All right. All right. What's up? We are here, honey. Listen here. We want to know who's going to Vegas, child. Okay. I'm so curious about this Vegas trip and who's all going to be there, child. Okay, child. We're going to have to get up off of that because I was trying to find my little music that I had on here because, all right, there we go. All right, there we go. So listen here. I'm like kind of fresh and new to the beef sector. And so my name is Queen Tulsa. You probably see me on different people's platforms, giving my 2 cents on what's going on, child. Okay, now, Queen, I'm literally on a plane heading into Queen City. I literally just left Vegas for my layover. What's happening down in Vegas? Do I need to head back? Well, listen here, TNG Grace. If you know anything about the beef sector, child, they have planned a trip. This guy named Lemon, this lady named Ness, and they are hosting a party in Las Vegas. Now, there are so many components to this trip, child. We have people leaking information. We've got people out here really doing the most and taking up donations, doing fundraisers, and people recording people without their permission. You know, these people are supposed to be friends, right? Or online friends. But some YouTubers say that, there's no friends on YouTube. And I kind of feel like that as well. I think it's just you have to align yourself with people that has something to lose because I feel like if you hook yourself up with people that have nothing to lose, and that's where the issues arise. So with that being said, there is so I just got off of Pastor J. Wilson's live, and pretty much some people were over there trying to dissect, why he canceled his trip to go to Vegas. And they were trying to say that, oh, he's scared of Sean Bradley. Okay. Allegedly, Sean Bradley put VS up to, putting this trip together. And he was going all along, but he kind of the people saying that he played it off like he wasn't going, he had no interest. But as soon as Jay Wilson and everybody else decided to go, then he was going to be a surprise guest. So if y'all know who VS Icon is, she's in the beef sector, and it's just a lot. I say, like, if you miss one day, you can kind of get backtracked, or you could just kind of like fall off on kind of what's going on. But there's this character named Shakim, and child. So Shakim, he is very different. He is a guy, I guess he's struggling with his sexuality. He's a flamboyant guy, you know, and he's from Detroit. And so pretty much he does stuff for like shock value. And so it's very interesting, very different. He said, I miss it all. It's weird how YouTube is giving these characters a name for themselves. Absolutely. Listen here, you know what time it is. It's time to light up. Need a quick commercial break. We gotta pay some bills. We want to know who's going to Vegas. Who's going to Vegas? Who's Vegas? Baby, we want to know. All right, so listen here. This Vegas trip is going to be so much energy. Listen, if you don't know anything about the beef sector, baby, they get down, they get dirty. Um, People have, laid hands on some people. It's a lot of shock value going on. Listen here, Miss Tangie Grace is utilizing the Queen Tulsa jet. Yes, prepare for landing. Yes, absolutely. And like I said, it's very interesting, it's very entertaining. And I don't know. I know Wiley is staying out in Vegas, but Wiley, he was on his live and he was going after like all these people, like just random people, like black people, white people. Um, and I was a bit scared, I'm not gonna lie, because we all know Wiley has his, he has his shortcomings, right? So he has his shortcomings, so I don't judge him. But this is my thing. I feel like there's gonna be a fight that breaks out. I do feel that way. And then my guess is with Ness and Lemon. I kind of feel like something spicy is going to happen with them as well. You know, the reason why I say something kind of spicy is going to happen with them is because from what I'm hearing, Ness and VS, they are not on good terms. And they're going to be in the same city. I mean, this isn't just any city, this is Sin City, right? And like I said, I just kind of feel like there's going to be a situation, maybe not with those two ladies, but there's a leak in somebody's camp, you know? There's a leak in somebody's camp, and I feel like somebody they're going to cross paths with each other. Now, they're saying, I don't know for sure because I was on the live earlier. I don't know if Sassy is going to cancel that reservation that she had made for chat rap. Now, some people said that she did, some people said that she didn't. But my thing is, like I was telling Jay Wilson, that would have been some good content. You know, I get like, oh, girl is upset. She's feeling her type of way. But I was just like, if you had just not canceled her trip, if she did, I'm not sure she did, but let her go, let her explore, and let her have a good time. And let's see who's going to pull their phone out and get that secret footage that's going to blow everybody on YouTube out the way. Because right now is really the battle for the top spot, because we know the Ness has it. She's a female that's got the top spot. And it seems like majority of these guys over here, they got the top spot as well because they get a lot of people that come over and visit their channels. They get a lot of traffic. you know so my prediction is that Wiley, I feel like Wiley is going to end up being somewhere with one of the groups, whether if it's Lemon's group or Sean Bradley's group, right? Because if y'all know anything about Sean Bradley, allegedly he likes, shock value. From what I'm hearing, because I've never hung around the guy, but it seems like he's into like shock value, and he wants to come and he's going to make a point, he's going to stand out, and he's going to let you know that he's the HBIC, you know. Hey, Sagittarius goddess, how are you doing? So if y'all know who Sean Bradley is? They call him SB. I call him Sean Bradley. That's how I feel. And it seems like that Sean Bradley is very interested and he's tuned in, because I have went by there and saw his lives. And if you, I don't know, is he always amped up like that? Is he sitting up in his chair and ready for the gossip? Every time I see him, he's all in his chair. He's very flamboyant, and he appears to have a beef with Jay Wilson, Pastor Jay Wilson, Dr. Pastor Jay Wilson. Hey, how you doing? So do y'all know anything about what I'm talking about in this beef sector? I went up against Jay Dunn the other day because I don't know. It's like y'all already know I'm sober and child, I don't be doing nothing. So I think I was just on a natural high, and I was just like, oh my God, I want to get into it with somebody. And I don't feel no way about her. No shade. Because I know Jay Dunn does things for shock value as well. And she's like a troll. And, don't get twisted, because, I am, Miss Trollana. So don't get it twisted, right? But back into this Vegas saga. Back into this Vegas saga. Everybody is talking about it. Mm-hmm. And, I'm like I told them, I'm not even beef sector, but I am. Hold on. Are you talking about the YouTube channel called Sin City? No, I'm talking about this is Las Vegas. So they say Las Vegas is Sin City. But I have a homegirl named Sin City, but she doesn't spell it like that. She spelled hers SYN. That's my good girlfriend. That's my good sister on here. And go follow her. Yeah, her name is Sin City, but no, I wasn't talking about a YouTube channel. No, the beef sector, they're going to Las Vegas. This is Las Vegas right here. So they're going to Las Vegas, and there's so many moving parts. Like, you have people that say they're going, you have people that say they're not going. But I think it's going to be some people there that said that they weren't going, but just kind of rolling solo. And I think that they're going to be watching these groups and being somewhat of paparazzi, because nobody said anything about being paparazzi. So we have to remember this: there's got to be some type of paparazzi on the streets. We need somebody out there, somebody in Vegas. We need y'all on beck and call. Mm-hmm. Beck and call. Like, we need you right there on the spot, live in the field, because we need the tea. We need to know what's going on. Who's had too many drinks? And listen, I did hear that Lemon and Ness, them, they were gonna get a party bus. And I'm like, oh, if we could really get some footage on that party bus, because this is what he says. He says, oh, I asked about the drinks. I said, well, how much are y'all going to be drinking? Are y'all going to be drinking on the party bus? He says, yes, we're going to be drinking any second, any chance that we can. So I'm like, oh, if we know anything about drinking, we look at those reality shows, and guess what? As soon as those drinks come up in the mist, people get to feeling good, be all laughter at the beginning. But as soon as they get in tune into the conversation and get real deep up into it, somebody's gonna bring up something that somebody did to somebody. Or they're gonna bring up a messy situation. Oh, do you forgive? Do you forgive this person and where do y'all stand? And that's gonna be the baby, that's gonna be the match to the fire. That's gonna heat it up. You said, yeah, LOL. Uh-huh. That's gonna be the match to the fire, you know? And listen, if y'all know anybody that stays in Vegas, make sure y'all tell them, be boots on the ground, you know, be boots on the ground, get us the information. Um, so on the poll, I said who blew the trip? Cheffy, Sassy, Shakim, or Honest Roll. We have a vote that says Cheffy. So y'all believe Cheffy blew the trip. So do y'all think that Cheffy blew the trip on purpose? Or did she do it unknowingly? Or did Cheffy get a piece of information and she was like, oh hell no, I'm about to just mess it up for everybody. Do y'all think Cheffy said, okay, they think I'm slow. Let me show them how slow I am. Oh, you say you don't know them? Oh my goodness. Okay. We've got to so the next time that I go on like one of their panels, I'm gonna see if I can stream to my backup channel because I am trying to get this one up and monetized because I believe we're like 781 or 780 something. I want to get this channel monetized and this will be my beef sector. And this is where I'll come and like give my tea on like YouTube drama, YouTube news and stuff like that. So like this is pretty much YouTube news, but I just got this thumbnail right here because they're going to Vegas. Beef sector style. Yep, they're going to Vegas beef sector style. And see, this is my concern right here. I've never been on a beef sector trip, but I heard that they go down. I really heard like it really goes down. Like it gets very gutter snipe, very gutter. I mean, they go to the gutter. And then we got this lady named Sister T. She's messy as hell. That old hag. She acts like I mean, I get, she went down to the joint. She spent some times down in the joint, right? But she comes out here and act like she's just, really gonna move somebody. She really acts like she's just gonna move somebody. And I'm like, sister, like this woman, like, how do I even say it? She does a lot. She does a lot. Um she's fake as hell. Just to wrap it up, she's fake as hell, she's two-faced it, and she likes to keep up drama. That woman likes to keep up drama. I mean, and they call her Sister T. And I saw her, she was out, she was helping the homeless, or I think she would like cash up them or give them a few dollars. But I like the fact that she did that, but I didn't like the fact of how she was talking to them and what you gonna do with it and this, that, and the third. Listen here, once, no matter if they gonna go and smoke it up, once you give them the donation, it leaves your hand, it becomes their money. So whatever they gonna do with it afterwards is none of your business. You said that you wanted to help them, so just help them and move on. Not a B sector trip. Oh yes, 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 gutter snipe. Yes. I mean, just listen. I've heard on these trips, and listen here, VS, she got her stripes in the B sector. Listen here, she went to Waffle House and she threw them blows. I mean, she threw the bowls or whatever you call it. Throw them bowls. She threw them. This lady was trying to leave, and she was like, "Oh no, ain't nobody. Oh, I came to throw down." And so, child, she went out there and followed that woman. That woman was trying to leave. That woman, like I said, that woman is from the beef sector. And that's how they get down. Grown women. I think some of them are like in their late 40s, 50s, and they be ready to run up. I'm telling you, they be ready to run up and go viral. So it's not about these youngins trying to go viral. Child, these mature people be trying to go viral as well. Trust me, they do. You know. So what else could I talk about? I could talk about a little bit more. Um I do want to say this. So they were trying to compare like their trip to another content creator, right? And so they're trying to compare themselves to like another content creator and how that content creator moves around. And this content creator, I feel like, was using his discernment, and he was just like, no, I'm not. Well, no, it wasn't that he didn't want to go. What happened was Miss Vivian, which is his friend, and they're very close. They support one another. And so something happened with her elderly parents. And then I believe like she was battling some things. And so, I mean, if my friend is kind of like battling some things and her parents, kind of encountered out of the blue kind of situation, I mean, I would try to support my friend and help my friend as best as possible, whether if it's taking time away, helping her via phone therapy, you know, because this is the thing. A lot of people, they always say, "Yeah, my friends are strong, this, that, and the third." Well, sometimes strong people need some advice too. Sometimes strong people need somebody to stand by them and just kind of assure them and walk them through processes. So don't always assume about people. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I'm gonna look at some more content and I'm gonna get into this. Also, so I have two channels. I have this one. I'm working on this Wade Wilson case. Do y'all know anything about him? He was a man that unalived two women back in 2019, and this happened in like Florida. And so I'm working on this story in his case. So I work on like a lot of things, and also I know somebody mentioned Sin City, but this is Couture Bay and this is use of their content creators. We have a show together called the Primetime Mixer. We do that like every other Monday. Um, I also cover the Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard in hiding $40,000 online purchases. I've covered her story. This is my true crime, situation. I do like after dark, and this is mainly like on my main channel. So follow both channels if you can. I'm gonna put my main channel in here, and it's just Queen Tulsa, just my first and last. But I can put it in here just in case, just so to make it easier for you all to get to me. So let me go ahead and put this in the chat, and make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to this. Like I said, I'm just getting used to this beef sector and, put it in my input and things like that. And I love to sound off on comments. I mean, conversations, because I mean, I just feel like My voice is just for that. Like if I see something going on, and I love to entertain, so I might come in on drama one day. You just never know. But that's my main channel right there, Queen Tulsa, the goddess. Yep. So listen here. On that note, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and make sure you come back for our next segment. This concludes our broadcast. Have a wonderful evening on purpose.